What's good, Streetscope family? A new wave of conversation is surrounding Anton Daniels after a recent episode from LT, the host of another show, brought old deleted videos back into the spotlight. And it's raising serious questions about image, branding, and authenticity online. According to LT, several older videos that Anton Daniels once posted have either been deleted or are no longer easily accessible. In those clips, Anton appeared far more open about his personal struggles, discussing debt, financial pressure, and what looked like a very different stage of life as a working, middle-class business owner trying to figure things out. In those older videos, Anton presented himself as humble, transparent, and still building. He talked about real-world challenges many people could relate to: bills, setbacks, and the grind of entrepreneurship. There was no luxury talk, no millionaire branding, just a man openly documenting his journey. Fast forward to today, and critics say the tone has completely changed. After those earlier videos disappeared, Anton's content shifted dramatically. His new online persona focuses heavily on wealth, success, high standards, and positioning himself as someone worth listening to and worth investing time, attention, or money into. Supporters see this as growth. Critics see it as reinvention.
I'm broke. Don't listen. Y'all picked the wrong one this year. I'm gonna show you just how broke I am.
My focus is not ever really completely on money. And I'm not telling you not to be successful. Be successful in everything you do. What I'm saying is be happy. Focus on what fulfills you as a purpose, because if you go through life and you never really do what you were meant to do, but you made a lot of money doing it, what have you really accomplished?
If you see people that continue to tell you that money don't mean nothing or money don't make you happy, just to beat you.
People are always comparing themselves or trying to be something that they're not. Or
you will never catch me. You will never be better than me, and I'm gonna make sure of it, because
money is gonna come with it. I promise. The success, and it's all relative. Don't focus on what somebody else is doing or what somebody else has. Don't compare yourself. One of the things that I see a lot in social media is people always comparing themselves or trying to be something that they're not. Or
I'm willing to work 25 hours a day, 7 days a week, just to beat you.
It's just important to have that work-life balance.
Do not respond the way that other people anticipate you responding. You can anticipate how they will respond, but you never move how they move. Ever. These niggas in real life is frauds. Nigga, who Corey done beat up? Corey would have got the shit beat out of me. I would have beat the shit out of Corey. And I'm telling you, it is what it is. Listen, we got to get out of our emotions and focus more on making logical decisions. Stop trying to crash out and throw everything under the bus.
Asking for prayers is filthy work. After talking about you gonna beat him up, he's a snitch, he'll probably backdoor you, all the things that you were saying about Corey, now you're the victim asking for prayer. It is filthy, man. It is absolute filthy work.
Start to look at him a little bit crooked, because it's a bold-faced lie and it's an excuse as to why they can't be whatever it is that they want to be.
Personally, I want to build a legacy. I can't do that if I'm 100% focused on money. Money don't mean anything. It's a means to take care of the things that you need to take care of, and it's not the measure by which I want to be evaluated in my lifetime. I want to be, I guess the point that I'm trying to make is it's just important to have that work-life balance. It's just important to have that work-life balance.
I'm willing to work.
I find you entertaining. However, there's some serious questions people have. The first thing is that you're using sign language to people who have valid questions. Bragging about who has a larger stack is childish.
Wait. What was the question?
Bragging about who has a larger stack is childish. You're not answering with logic. You're using childish rhetoric against people who have questions about your so-called rise to success. Can we pull up his LinkedIn profile? And then, Anton, you say W-2 is greater than your business success, and that's how you got your multi-millions. Yet you use the latter to boast about yourself as an authority figure on the internet. So it seems to be contradicting when you said the W-2 was the primary vehicle to how you have your multi-millions. But yet on the internet, you talk primarily about your past successful business experience when you're selling yourself out there.
Things can be true at the same time.
Yeah, so can we pull your LinkedIn profile? The certificates that you shown earlier in the video, those are community college. So you didn't get a degree till 2016. And I find it hard to say that you had significant W-2 success in order to make yourself a multi-millionaire.
How haven't I?
And some of your income is actually public information because you used to work for a public university.
Correct.
Damn.
So knowing the salary that I know, that I've seen, I'm not sure how that's translating to multi-million investment.
How haven't it?
Okay, so so there's a couple of claims you stated in your videos. You claimed you had a successful software company as you sold. Can you name that company?
I didn't sell the software company.
Do you have a name for it?
I'm not telling you what the name of my software company is.
I don't think
the same way that what happened to the restaurant, I'm not giving out information. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can find about you was your restaurant. I didn't see any information about your software company online, and this should be public information. The restaurant information is public, so I saw the UCC filings and all that, like everyone else can see. But the other businesses that you claim to have created are not online, and they should be online.
I'm gonna tell you how you can find information. You are more than welcome to join the Patreon. I disclose all of my information in there.
You see, it's like a sales funnel, right? Like it's this cult to authority. I don't. Anton, you're not answering the question. If you have businesses that Pocket Watching JT has a business. We could research his trademarks. We can verify his legit business. But for your businesses that you claim to have been successful in, we cannot do the same. How can you reconcile the difference?
How I've structured my businesses, I structured it to where I don't have to worry about people coming after me, because the one mistake that I made is that I used my real name on the internet. And I've learned that
I think you're capping the business, man, because
Let me answer your question.
Let them answer. We're gonna give you time, but you gotta let them answer.
Let me answer your question. The one thing that I've learned is that a lot of the business that's tied to me personally rises and falls off of whether or not people like me.
Fronting like you were a millionaire, but you only had enough money for one child, sir. You told on yourself. You think you can hide this? Think you can hide out in the open like you were with your side chicks? You told on yourself, sir. You were dusting it up.
When I made the decision that I wanted to have a kid, and I said that I was only going to have one kid because I wanted to make sure that I poured every single resource that I could into the kid, right?
All right, sir.
The one thing that I never, ever, ever do, ever, is finance anything. Yo, this is where he capping, y'all, and I'm going to hold him accountable. Pay attention to what just happened.
Anton Daniels says he doesn't finance anything, but these documents tell a different story. In 2019, he was ordered to pay $15,000 to Discover Card, $8,000 to American Express, and $3,900 to Ford Motor Credit Company. 2 credit cards and 1 car note. For a man who does not finance anything, why does he owe these creditors money? LLC in February. We don't know if he's if he's trying to run away from that debt, right? Because he told you guys that he doesn't finance anything. But according to the state of Michigan, he's in debt. He owes some money. So for a man that's balling out of control, multi-millionaire, why you can't pay your bills, player? I'm just saying, somebody ain't telling the truth.
LT argues that this wasn't just evolution, but a rebrand designed to erase the past. By removing the older content, LT suggests Anton was able to reshape the narrative around who he is and how he got here. Instead of building, the image became already built. Instead of struggle, certainty. Instead of learning, teaching. Now, to be clear, there is no confirmed evidence of illegal activity, and no court or authority has labeled Anton Daniels a fraud. What's being debated here is authenticity, not legality. Supporters of Anton say people are allowed to grow, change, and rebrand, especially if their circumstances improve. Critics argue that deleting the struggle while selling success creates a misleading impression, especially for followers who may believe the lifestyle was always there. This situation highlights a bigger issue in online culture. At what point does personal branding become performance? And when does motivation turn into manipulation? Social media rewards confidence, certainty, and authority, but rarely asks for receipts. When old content resurfaces, it forces audiences to ask uncomfortable questions about transparency and trust. So now we ask you, respectfully, is deleting old content just part of evolving your brand? Or should influencers own their full journey, including the uncomfortable chapters? Drop your thoughts in the comments, keep it respectful, and stay locked in with Streetscope Media for real stories, real reactions, and real conversations. We locked in.